Greetings. How is everybody? Everybody doing good? Good deal. Good deal. I hear there's some cult members taking the big L. Is that true? It's probably like an elephant in the room for them to talk about, isn't it? It's just what it is. I can't do much about that. Wait, why would they be trying to affect a psychic's finances? Some people do this for fun. And where is this individual? There's too many of you. There's way too many of you. There's too many of you, way too many of you at this point. When they're talking about how the divine being is still alive. I think I just heard her say, we've done this to this person, this to this person, this to this person, and none of it's working. And I thought, well, hell, if none of it's working, then that means they're not working. They're just unemployed. They're unemployed cult members. Right? But I mean, when you're talking about a jinn and the ancestors, and it's probably Pisces sun, because there is a lot of that sun energy in the cards. You think it's a 316? God's only son. Anyway, there's too many of you at this point with that energy in the cards. We just have to release that and let it go. We just have to release that and let it go. We have to let spirit do what spirit does. I mean, when I hear you say that, police are finding body parts and shit, it's just what it is. I mean, I've got a lot of skeletons in my closet, but I paid their child support. It's just what it is. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, so if you've got people mocking God, and they say don't mock God, and they're worried about a Pisces with a connection to the Most High. And it's what it is. I mean, there's nothing better than recording God talking through people. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So, I mean, if they're hating on your connection with God, I mean, let's face it, that was one of the biggest challenges Dolores Cannon had to overcome. Getting out of America, of course, into 116 other countries that fucking matter more. It's just what it is. They do. At this point, America would be an absolute disgrace. And if God is taking people out with natural disasters and things like these girls say, well, then that's no longer God bless America. That's God delete America. God deleted America. And that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. So, I mean, let's face it. When I hear these girls say what you want for another is what you want for yourself, and then Californians don't help people, and now here comes a tsunami. Oh, it's just what it is. Right? They don't help divine beings, and God doesn't help Californians. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. They talk about Pisces sees right through these people, and it's like every time I see through them, they get mad at me. They're the ones transparent and fucking or not being transparent, and you just have to see through them. They're not being transparent. So you just have to see through them. You just have to see through them. Now, I mean, one of my favorite things with Dolores Cannon was tell the angels what you want, and then sit back and watch the magic happen. Because, I mean, it's true, you're never alone. You're always surrounded by the angels. And there's a lot of that energy in the cards about an INFJ, mystic, psychic, earth angel, blah, 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 surrounded by the angels. with dark cult members being destroyed by the jinn. Now, if you've got an angelic Reiki master, that's what it is. I mean, you have to believe in the angels and tell them what you want and then sit back and watch the magic happen. If I can do that, then cult members can really, really, really fuck up using my past life energy against me, because we've already learned that lesson. And then this lifetime would be their turn. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about them needing to learn their lesson this lifetime. If not this lifetime, then they just have to do it the next, or the next, or the next, or the next. However, when I hear Chosen 144 from the stars saying God is the Terminator, that would basically make this lifetime God's like, fuck this, I'm Terminex. It's just what it is. This corrupt group of parasites have now met God's Terminex. The Orkin Man. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. Isn't it a great day to be alive? Isn't it? Isn't it? You know, I can remember when I first started on this journey seeking the truth. There was truth to be had. We had to find out. We had to find out why we were feeling drained all the time. How to call our energy back. The force. It's just what it is. It's God force calling it back. Anyway. Confirmation. Universe is always sending you signs. It's just what it is. You spend any time with me after the first spiritual knock matches up a set of numbers, chances are it's not going to take more than one or two more to, hey, something's going on here. Why are these knocks on the wall matching up with angel numbers? Well, you know, it's this whole angelic Reiki thing. It's just what it is. And I mean, my birth chart just kind of puts Reiki and angels and all that shit all over. It's like, oh, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Maybelline. It's Maybelline. March Believe. It's March Believe. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I mean, you gotta face it. Most people don't believe in that shit anyway. They can certainly believe in natural disasters being named after them on holidays because Google said so. And the news. They generally don't believe things unless they see it on the 6 o'clock news. Freaking, I ain't going out that easy. It's just what it is. When TikTok drops in and says, I ain't going out that easy, it's just what it is. You know, I can remember this one time at band camp. This one time at, not Mystic Camp, band camp. This one time at band camp. I had two women, two of them, weren't doing anything. Hell, I was too intoxicated to worry about. And it's just what it is. I was dating one, and the other one was fucking just there. So, sweet. You go play with her. I'm gonna go over here and do more of this shit. Anyway, I used to do a lot of shit. Anyway. I can remember waking up at 3:33 a.m. So I love these paranormal stories and shit that these readers tell. Anyway, I can remember waking up at 3:33 a.m. like I was in a whole new world. The English-Spanish translator from the Catholic Church and her friend standing over me going, oh my God, this motherfucker is not real. I was like, damn, what language is that? That's not English or Spanish. That's not even Spanglish. That's, what the fuck is that? What is going on? I can remember, I can hear all in my ear, and I open my eyes. It's 3:33 a.m. I'm like, well, that's weird. That's a neat time to just kind of pop open. Pop my eyes open. My eyes just kind of popped open. Boop. It's 3:33 a.m. Okay. What's going on here? Oh my God. Are you okay? What the fuck are you talking about? She's acting like a crazy blonde on a plane. This motherfucker is not real. Oh my God. What is going on? And wouldn't you know, her name was Hope. You got Hope trying to figure out which language to pray in. Go figure. Esperanza means hope. Anyway, I can remember telling her how crazy she was. Man, shut up. I don't want to hear that crazy shit. You sound like a blonde on the plane. What the fuck are you talking about? Her story, absolutely nuts. However, that's her story. I didn't see it. So it doesn't matter. If I didn't see it, I don't believe it. I know how people are. I know if they don't see it, they don't believe it. So that gets repaid with I didn't see that shit. So I don't believe it. I can believe I was 100 pounds lighter, though. Like that. So, wait a minute. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, something's wrong. That's not me. That's the new me. Hey, look. It's the new. Look at that shit. Nanu. Anyway. So Nanu awakens at 3:33 a.m. with access to the higher chakras, I guess. Anyway, who knows? The trying to explain, I really stopped looking for the answers to that paranormal INFJ experience. Paranormal INFJ is a label, and generally they define specific experiences. Anyway, so I'm having a lot of fun with this. Every time I hear that energy in the cards of we've tried this and we've tried this and we've tried this and we've tried this and we're trying, this person is still alive. What do we do? Well, me, I got to keep healing from these fucktards taking the big L. It's just what it is. Me, what do I do about it? I keep healing from a bunch of fucktards taking the big L. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I'm not a part of cults taking the big L. That's what it is. They've got one of those. I can't do anything about that. However, whatever they're saying about Pisces, sit back and let the God and the ancestors handle this. Your mission is dangerous, and these people got in the way. So it's what it is. I can understand that. I'm just going to take more time off. Let people continue getting in the way of a dangerous mission. And let the people that get fucking paid more than me handle it. It's just what it is. I mean, they get paid more. They have no spiritual protection. They take the big L, one cult member after the other. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Because I always ask them, what's your fucking problem? And they never have an answer. They want to go in the dark and do weird shit that's taking them out one by one. So it's just what it is. I guess it comes with the territory. It comes with the healer's territory. Because, see, healers heal, and these people don't. They bind, rob, or destroy. And it's what it is. And what you want for another, if they wanted to bind, rob, or destroy another, it just goes back on them tenfold. And I can't do anything about that. I can't do about them being binded, robbed, and destroyed tenfold. I can't do anything about that. So I have nothing. That's what they put out. They put that out and went back on them. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Especially not with Pisces ancestors. They say Pisces ancestors don't play about Pisces. So we're going to have to step back. We're just going to have to take a step back. Yeah, we're going to have to step back. Let Pisces ancestors do what they do. Now, I mean, when it comes to shaitans, genies, or ghosts and demons and shit, I trigger those with my light. Probably heals them. I mean, when I hear you say that the earth angel is protected by demons and angels, I'm like, well, you're working with the angels is what Dolores Cannon said to do. And I don't know if it would demons be protecting the Earth Angel because they don't want to be fucking banished. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I really don't care. The whole vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. That always works out better in a situation like that, because then you start getting natural disasters named after these people on holidays, and that works. That works out for the highest good of all. I fucking guess. I mean, I don't know. Stop, no, and don't wasn't significant enough. So for the highest good of all, stop, no, and don't would have probably been great for the highest good of all. But everything happens for a reason. No such thing as coincidence. And that's what it is. And I mean, I always knew that what they put out would go back on them. The more they wanted to burden the Pisces, the more they themselves would be burdened. Right? And now you've got fucking, they don't know. They don't know how this cat keeps waking up at 3:33. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I don't believe them. I don't believe them the same way I don't believe the young lady I was dating that gave me the cockamamie story. Cockamamie story. I don't believe it. I didn't see it. You have to see it to believe it. She just said, Pisces, you the key to manifestation is having faith. You believe it before you see it. I thought, oh God, I'm gonna have a blast with this. I don't believe it until I see it. I'm just like everyone else. Fucking you and I are the same. We're just exactly the same. It's just what it is. I got to see that shit to believe it. I think you're all as crazy as she was. That's what it is. She was crazy and so are you. She was crazy and so are you. That's what it is. She was smart enough to translate English to Spanish in front of the whole fucking Catholic Church every Saturday. Nope. Can't believe in her. She was just... She's like, nobody believes the religions. Come on, Al. That's what it is. Just what it is. Anyway, keep in mind, they make memes with Tony Stark. And I posted on the community page. They make memes of Tony Stark. And as you will see, Tony Stark is standing like Jesus. And the entire mountain range behind him is exploding in a really cool way. Yeah, it's like Lake Isabella earthquake just kind of blowing up behind him. Leave that shit in the past. Hurricane Barbara, Hurricane Dexter. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about that. The devil working through Pisces toxic X. Yeah, we're leaving that shit behind. Sorry, it's the biblical prophecy of those left behind for a reason. We're leaving them back there in fucking Petty Betty and Barney Rubble land. Rubble. So it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about the fucking Flintstones not evolving. They were more evolved than some of the modern problems we have today. Anyway, you got to think, when you see somebody standing on the street like this, fucking Fred and Barney Flintstone, they were doing great. They were having a hell of a time. Hey, look at the Flintstones. They were moving on up. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Anyway. All right. I'm using obsidian glass and trying to breach my boundaries. It's just what it is. I don't have any fear. That's their problem. I keep raising my vibration, just waiting to see what's going to happen to them. It's just what it is. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves, and patience is just needed. Just got to kick back and wait. See who can't take the breathwork class. It's just what it is. We have classes for breathwork, and if they're unable to attend, it's just what it is. But can't worry about any of that. So this is what I was saying, is they wanted to win at all costs. And every time I hear a reader say that they wanted to win at all costs, I thought, what, a connection with the divine light? This is what it is. That's what it is. I'm worrying about ascending into divine union with the light. they're trying to win at all costs against that light. Cool. Then that means they have nothing. And here's the light. Don't go into the light, Carol Ann. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. When I hear reader after reader saying they should have found something safe to do, and then they didn't, it's what it is. And I mean, anytime I hear a reader saying that they went after the fucking sun, hi, hey, how you doing? I'm a sun card. I sure hope they didn't go after me and my connection to the Most High, and they're always hating on my spiritual abilities. That's what it is. I've had difficulty with doctors that couldn't understand 10 steps ahead. Tarot will tell you Pisces is 10 steps ahead. I've had doctors, Dr. Hawk Tuh, and then the next thing you know, the Hawk Tuh girl is just the most fascinating thing. It's just what it is. New Mexico's underwater. Confirmation. What do we got? I've been waiting for that. Well, I'll follow the signs. What do we got? Oh, I don't like this new phone. 1039. And I did figure this out. 1039. No, I guess I didn't. Yeah, I did. 88. Underworld. 1039, 88%. Let me just go ahead and get a screenshot of that right now. Namaste.